What's going on, YouTube world? This is your boy P Way with Inside P Town. And this episode is brought to you by Proving Grounds, your one stop shop for everything Carolina Panthers. So, thank you for coming back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be conducting our 2025 mock draft. I'm going to use my brain and see what can I do? How can I build this team systematically? I'm trying to put the right players up in the trenches on that defensive line. We need better. I'm tired of running backs running for 35 yards per carry on this sorry defense. And I know we need some help in the secondary. We got to help JC out. We need some help at safety. We need some help on all. I mean, we just got so many holes on this team. So I'm gonna try to see what can I do and how would I do if we were to draft today. If we didn't make a big splash in free agency, this is the draft to kind of really build this defense and get some great young talent. So, what would I do if we were drafting today? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and enter the war room. All right, y'all. You see, I'm here on PFF. We're gonna go to the mock draft simulator, and we're gonna select the Panthers and put in 7 rounds. All right, y'all. So here we go. What I'm hoping for in this first round, I need 3 players. One of these 3 to drop. Abdul Carter. We need Travis Hunter or Mason Graham. Let's go ahead and get it started. And what do you know? Mason Graham is available. As you see, Cam Ward left, Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter, Will Campbell, Abdul Carter, Armand Mimbu, and Jahad Campbell. This is a no-brainer, y'all. If this is us, that card is already signed, sealed, and delivered. It's in Dan Morgan's hands, and he's calling Mason Graham on the phone right now and saying, son, welcome to the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to Panther Nation to keep pounding. So we're going to go ahead and select Mason Graham here. We're not getting better than that, y'all. We're not getting better than that. We are in a good start. Ooh. So this is tricky. This is tricky. Because we didn't trade back, we didn't pick up that another second round pick. We need to make the right pick here at 58. Do we want to double up at interior and get Shamar Turner? Do we want to go young and go ahead and double up, right? Do we need to get some edge help right now and get Jared Ivey? He had about 8 sacks last year at Ole Miss. What I'm thinking here is we go and get Darian Porter. I love Darian Porter, y'all. 6'2". Matter of fact, let me show y'all the stats. Excuse me, 6'4", 200 pounds, and he ran a 4.3 at the combine. We already have J.C. Horn, an excellent corner, and we get another big corner who can move just as fast and can get mentored and coached by J.C. Horn and continue to improve his game. And he's 24, so he's seen a lot of football and he's a little bit more seasoned and experienced. I think Darian Porter is the play here, so we're going to go ahead and go with that. So we got our corner and we got our defensive anchor in Mason Graham to go alongside Derek Brown. Oh my gosh, that is scary. That is scary. So it's pretty much obvious here that we need an edge rusher. So we're going to go with Kyle Kennard. And let's look at his production. I mean, every year he has improved. 2 sacks in 22, 7 sacks in 23, 10 sacks in 2024. 6'5", 254 pounds, has a decent defensive grade and a better pass rushing grade. So we're going to go ahead here with Kyle Kennard at our 3rd round, 74th pick. Listen, our defense has already improved already, y'all. Y'all haven't noticed our defense has already improved. And now we're here with the fourth round and 110th pick. And look at this talent. We got Kobe Bryant, another corner. As Linky, but he plays with instincts. We got CJ West here in the interior. Deion Walker, a lot of people are agreeing on him. I'm not that much of a fan of him. I just think he plays way too high. But at 6'6" and 345, he will do a lot for our defense. He'll free up a lot of space if he can command double teams. I'm just not sure if he'll garner that attention. So, with that being said, we also need to look at we have Gunnar Helm here at tight end. Do we want to go ahead and get a tight end to add to that tight end room? We only have Jatavion Sanders right now. Trimble's contract is still in the works. So, what do we want to do? I think the best pick here is going to be CJ West. Let's go ahead, double up in the interior and get two players that can really help our run defense. Being that, look at this, his defensive grade, 88.1. He can definitely help out in that and stopping the run. So we're gonna go with CJ West. And this is a beautiful draft, y'all. If I see this in April, I'm satisfied. I am completely satisfied. So we're now at the fourth pick and at 113. Now, this is a wild card, and I'm gonna call out because this is about team fit. Brashard Smith, their PFF is gonna hate on this pick, but I need to go ahead and get this guy because he will not be here in the fifth round or the 141st. Let me see if I can trade back to 145. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. So right here, I'm gonna go with Brashard Smith. If y'all haven't seen my video, I just posted a video, and this link is in the caption about Brashard Smith. He's the perfect running back for us to add to this team. I just love his talent. He's quick feet. He's a receiving back. He actually was a receiver down at Miami. So we're talking about someone who can replace Miles Sanders, who we're probably going to release. And I just love what Brashard Smith brings to the table. And he also can be used in special teams as a kick returner and punt returner. So when you got all those measurables adding up, and like I say, he's a change of pace. He's more fast. He's quick feet. He's very twitchy. He just has a lot that we can use. And Dave Canales, he showed it last year. He had Chuba Hubbard out at receiver, when we ran our empty sets. And that's not Chuba Hubbard's game. So adding someone like Brashard Smith, who's really a receiver, but can also play running back, I mean, fabulous. So we're gonna go with Brashard Smith here. All right, so we got Brashard Smith. So let's recap a little bit. We picked up Mason Graham. We got Darian Porter, an edge rusher, and Kyle Kennard, another interior in CJ West, and we got a weapon now on offense to back up Chuba and Brashard Smith, and he can catch out of the backfield. Now, where do we want to go here? We have Mitchell Evans, the Notre Dame tight end. We have Riley Mills here, and we got two quarterbacks. I think we're solid at quarterback. We're going to have Andy Dalton. I know we only want to use, I believe, two quarterbacks. That's kind of how they ran that system last year. So I don't see the need to change that. So with that being said, I'm going to go with corner here with all the help that we need in the secondary. Let's see if we can get another corner that can probably move to that nickel position. But in the fifth round and 141st pick, I like Denzel Burke here. But I do like what Elijah Huzzy put on tape. As you see, he's not afraid to go and stick his nose and make tackles. Also, he was 11th in completions, 8 coverage stops. But the best thing is he does very good in zone. So I also want to point out, look at 2023, 549 snaps at the slot. And we need nickel support bad. And that was one of his best years where he had 3 interceptions. So we're going to go with Elijah Huzzy here. All right, moving along here. We are in the fifth round at the 147th pick. So being that we're this deep, I want to look at a position of need as linebacker. Okay. Do we want to get a linebacker here or do we want to get a center here? I'm actually okay with trading back. Let's see if we have any possible trade targets. We do. We can give them 157. If they give us 157, we'll give you 164. And we'll take these two picks. Let's see if they'll do that. And they accepted. Okay, we're going to trade back here. So now we're at 151. And we moved up and got 157 too as well. So now that we did that, I think here we can go Kobe King. We'll go with linebacker here. I love his run defensive grade. So he is someone that can help come in from every now and then and also play on special teams. And, in this game, we may have injuries. So I really like his production and what he did on tape, especially as his run defense. 6'1, 248 pounds. We're going to add Kobe King here. And we're right back at it with the 157th pick. And here I'm going to go with Seth McLaughlin. We need another center, especially it looks like we might lose out on Caden Mays. So let's go with Seth McLaughlin here. So we got Seth McLaughlin and Kobe King in the last two picks. Now for the 7th round and the last pick. We either need someone who can play on special teams. I like LaJohntay Wester. Did very good at Colorado. I think he's underrated. He has that dog mentality at receiver. Very undersized, but very, very quick. So let's see also, do we have another interior defensive lineman? Okay. Joe Evans and Thor, Howard Cross. I'm not really liking it here. So I'm going to go back and go receiver. And I'm going to actually pick LaJohntay Wester out of Colorado. Small target, but very, very shifty. And I want to show y'all something. Look at his man grade. I mean, this guy just gets open when he's in man. He had 3 drops last year on 92 targets, y'all. Very, very productive in the slot. He just played very, very well last year for Colorado. It's part of the reason why that they turned around that program. So he can definitely perform in the slot, and I love what he brings to the table. And most importantly, he can play on special teams as a returner. So I'm gonna go LaJohntay Wester to end the draft. All right, so let's see how we did. We're here at the end screen, and you see A+ with Mason Graham. They didn't like Darian Porter, but they don't know him like I know him. Kyle Kennard. They love the CJ West pick. They hate the Brashard Smith pick, but that's okay. They don't really understand what I was thinking there. You got Huzzy, King, McLaughlin, and Wester. So that lands me with a great A-. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like the way I drafted, or would you have done something differently? And don't just tell me and just start hating. At least give me acknowledgement for Mason Graham. I mean, golly, that's great. That's generational, right? But anyways, man, thank you guys for coming. I'm going to do more mock drafts in the future as we get more information out of free agency and closer to the draft. I'm also going to do a live mock draft in April before the draft with you guys and let you guys with me make the picks so we could come up and see what we're going to do. So be on the lookout for that. And like always, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe because we are on the road to 1,000. We just got over the 500 mark. So thank you guys for the support. And like always, go in love.